All right, everybody. Hello and welcome back to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI. Today, our topic is using ChatGPT to write video description and tags. I've been real clear from the very beginning. This is a channel about AI. I use AI for almost everything, up to and including my script. Okay, so now is this what my script says? No. Is this video going to have anything to do with my script? Not so much, because what they have presented me is not exactly how I create my descriptions and tags. So I'm going to show you what their suggestions are. I got a couple prompts. And then when we're done with that, I am going to actually show you how I do it, because I do it with a prompt. I mean, it's generally a prompt. It's not this, because I do it a little different. I will show you what I get, how I create my content. And actually, what we'll do is this is going to be for Monday the 14th. So I'm going to go ahead after I walk through this, and it'll take a couple minutes. I'm going to show you how I create my script and description and tags, because I generally ask for two prompts, and I know what it is. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go into using AI for descriptions and tags for YouTube videos. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this.
Hey there, welcome to the hub, where we learn and build with AI love. No code, no fear, we got your back. Just hit play, we're on the newbie track. Learn, build, create, let's dive in. It's AI fun, where do we begin?
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get over here. Okay. First of all, writing descriptions, unless you're a real creative writer, I'm not real creative. I can think of things, but actually, if I was to try to put a lot of things into written form, I struggle. I struggle. I can write. I know the English language. But that's not creativity. So you can use ChatGPT. Again, I use ChatGPT Plus, but I mean, you could do all of this literally on your free plan. And what my script says, writing descriptions can be a pain, especially if you're trying to sound clear, helpful, and hit all the right keywords. That's where ChatGPT comes in. Yes and no. I guess it could. Keywords, there's a lot of keyword generators. I don't know. Now, granted, old school, I don't know a lot of old school guys. Even back in the day, I used another program. It wasn't AI, but I used something else to help me with tags. Something like, what is it called? Video IQ, something like that, I would use for my tags. I don't do that anymore. Use ChatGPT. You can do this with Gemini, I believe. I would say you could do it with Grok, but I ain't using Grok anymore. It's trash. I mean, I don't care what they say. I don't like Grok. It's really skewed, and it's skewed in a way that I don't trust any of the outputs in Grok, or Grok 3 as it is now. But and then that's beside the point. I don't care what LLM you use. This should work with all of them. I know it works with ChatGPT. So why use ChatGPT for descriptions? It saves you time. I mean, in a matter of minutes, I can have my script. I can have my script. I can have my keywords. I can have my description. I can everything. So all I've got to do is print out like my script, so that way I can refer to it. That's why you see me looking down. I ain't gonna lie. Is it right here? See this? Yeah. Well, you can't see it because I went in there. Right there, a script. Is it what I'm saying? No. But it gives me an idea. Right here, section 1, why use ChatGPT for descriptions and tags. So it saves you time. It says it gives you keyword rich descriptions. I don't know about that because even on my previous YouTube channels, I don't really believe. Well, it gives you keyword rich descriptions. I don't know that for sure. I mean, I'm going to hope it does, but that's what it says, okay? And I'm telling you what ChatGPT is telling me it can do. And I do like the descriptions, but is it keyword rich? I don't know. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, yeah, it is. I don't know. It could be. It could be. But anyway, it helps you sound professional, even if writing isn't your thing. Yeah, I sound real professional. That's why I don't have it write my script, because if I write my script, it'll sound just like a computer did. This is a description in a YouTube video. So how many of you guys actually go into read the descriptions? I do now and then. Generally, I don't. If there's something I see that they're using, I might look at their script, see about their products. But in general, I don't spend time looking at the description when I can watch the video. In the first minute or two, I know if I'm going to continue watching it. And it's great for generating 10 to 15 solid tags in seconds. Well, yeah, it's kicking out 10 to 15 words in seconds. Of course, we know that. Right now, I'm supposed to show you a side-by-side of manual versus AI-generated descriptions. You can look at any of my videos. Actually, here we go. We'll go look at one of my videos. View my channel. We don't want it plain. And look at that. So, right here is my description. Creating custom thumbnails doesn't have to be hard, and you don't need to be a designer. In this video, I'll show you how I use Leonardo AI to make professional looking thumbnails for every video on my channel. You'll learn how to prompt, simple prompt, and then whether you're starting a channel or just want a better looking thumbnail, this beginner friendly tutorial has you covered. Okay, and then I list down here, I've got it automatically. It lists tools I use, and or actually these are affiliates, and right here is the gear I use. And the only thing I don't know is why it's not saying that these are affiliate programs. But anyway, well, we'll fix that next time around. And then it tells me to subscribe if you want, or it tells you if you want to subscribe. Click here, subscribe to my channel. Okay. And then, of course, this transcript. This section from right here all the way down to here. I get this description made out, but something like this every time. And that is what I'm saying. I can do this in a matter of seconds. That way, when I finish recording this video, I can take it. You guys should know, anybody watching my channel know I ain't going through editing this video, because that's not how we do it here. We're going to do this the real way, and I'm not into the editing part. Or it's not into, I'm not real good at video editing, and I like live streaming. So this is as close to live stream as you guys are going to get right now. Well, I can't say it because I've already got it set up. If you can see here in my AI Newbie Hub, I have got my live stream right here. So we're holding up at the moment, and when it gets time, I will go down there. So, otherwise, let's continue. Okay. Section 2, my prompt for generate. Okay, see, this is where it's not what I do. Okay, did I do this at the beginning? Yes, I did. But the thing with ChatGPT is you can literally say, hey, every time I ask you this question, I need this kind of output. And then you put in the information and it kicks it out the same time, same thing every time. That's key. What we're about to do will not do that, but it'll work. It'll work. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and I got 2 prompts here, okay? Oh, it's simple, and you can reuse it. You can use this for your videos, whatever. It says, you write the prompt. Write a YouTube video description for a beginner-friendly tutorial titled, How I Make YouTube Thumbnails with AI. Include a short hook for bullet points on what viewers will learn and a question for comments at the end. We're going to copy that. We're going to come over here. And now, I'm in ChatGPT. It remembers all of my information. I've got, I've been working on this for a few months, get everything set up. And so, I'm not going to regular ChatGPT is what I'm saying. We're going to open a temporary chat. This way it don't use any of my memories. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to put that prompt in here. We're going to hit go. Bam, look at that. Just like that. Description, want a killer thumbnail that grabs... Okay, I didn't know. I didn't even read that. Oh, want killer thumbnails that grab attention fast. In this video, I'll show you how to make YouTube thumbnails using AI and no design skills needed. What you'll learn, the free AI tools I use, how to pick the right image and text, simple layouts, how to stay on brand and eye-catching. Watch my previous video and we actually did this. Question for comments, what is the hardest part about making thumbnails for you? Drop it below. Okay. That's all fun and dandy. That would be, it's short, but it's to the point of what you're doing. It's not exactly what I would go for, but it don't matter. It's that would work. I would like it to be a little longer, but that's on me. The part that I was showing you with my video is it's really not that much longer. See, or shorter. You got this here, and then I'm supposed to tell you that you can even include an affiliate section and a gear section. Just tell it exactly what you need. I did that. Not here, but in my, when I've set all this up, I literally, every description will have this exact thing at the bottom. It will show my, it'll show my affiliates and, and my gear. So I've got my affiliates here, and I've got my gear down here. And so no matter what, when I say, hey, I need a description, it'll kick that out. So we got that portion of it. Let's see, how I generate tags. With this, now if you had this, you come back over here, and I've got all this here. I wanted to give me 15 YouTube tags for a video about using ChatGPT to write video description and SEO tags. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put this in here. There are 15 tags for your YouTube video. Okay. ChatGPT for YouTube, YouTube SEO, AI video descriptions, write video descriptions. So these are your tags. I think you can have, let's see, 300 or 500 characters with your tags. That's very important because some of these you might have to cut off. It gives you a bunch of ideas. They're supposed to be keyword friendly, and it does look like it. ChatGPT's in here. You got ChatGPT, you got tutorial, ChatGPT, YouTube hacks. I don't like that one. YouTube growth, AI for content creators, things like this. So, I mean, it gives you plenty, it gives you some decent tags, and that's fine. That's fine. Those would work. I would not have them formatted like this. I would say, do not put the tags in a list. Separate each tag with a comma and do not include the sign. Now, there we go. This you can copy and paste right into the tags of YouTube. And so now, again, I have it specified for this when I do it, so I don't have to worry about this. But again, that's just things you're telling it. And when before I had it all automated, that's exactly what I do. I would have actually put this up here, just like this. Give me 15 YouTube tags for a video about using ChatGPT to write a video descriptions and SEO tags. And I would have included, do not put tags in a list, separate each tag with a comma, and do not include the pound sign. I don't need the pound sign for YouTube tags, and the pound sign takes up character, and characters take up space that you can use for another tag. So if you got 15 pound signs, then you have just lost 15 characters that you could have used for something else. So I don't do that. I show you what I do. I make it in a list just like that, and that way all I gotta do when I'm done, if I wanted to, I could do that, copy it, and then I could come right over here, and when I create and upload a video, I won't be able to do it here, but I don't know if any of you guys have done uploaded videos, but there's a section for tags, and so when you go down there, I could just copy and paste that right in there. It's perfect. It would work for what I need. Now they're going to give here's some pro tips, okay? I'm going to read off some pro tips, and just going to tell you. Then we're going to go and I'm going to show you how I actually do this. So pro tips, let's see what they say. Here are a few tips I've learned to make this process even smoother. ChatGPT is even learning. Look at that. Look at that. Good ChatGPT. It's learning. Always include your exact video title in the prompt. Yes. If you are doing this manually, definitely do that, because that actually helps it. Ask for SEO friendly tags and descriptions. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to get into the SEO, use Gemini for YouTube, because Gemini's SEO is made for YouTube. I mean, it's literally a Google product. So they would do more SEO friendly tags than ChatGPT, but ChatGPT does good enough for me. You know, and that sounded wrong. That sounded real wrong. ChatGPT does what I need it to do. If I could use Gemini, I would. It don't do what I need, and just to create a few SEO friendly tags, I guess I could use it for that, but I don't. I use ChatGPT, and I like their tags. Are they SEO friendly? I don't know. I've built websites. I've had several websites and things, and it all comes down to the same thing, that I don't even know. They change that SEO friendly tag thing all the time. Tell ChatGPT your audience. Are they beginners, content creators, or what? My channel is AI Newbie Hub. This is not so much for content creators, okay? But it can be, because I am a content creator, and we are going over AI for content creation. So technically, yes, but I would really be I'm not going to brag and say, oh, well, everybody going to follow me for content creation advice. I'm not there yet. I'm working on that. So, yes, content creators could be your audience. 8th grade class could be your audience. You could be talking to engineers. So whatever your audience is, let them know. And it'll write tags out in your description accordingly. Be specific about format, as for bullets, affiliate links, etc. Yeah, you definitely want to do that if there's any in particular format. Just like every prompt, start in my other videos I talk about it. Your prompt engineering is really important, and the more the more information you have in a prompt about what you want, the better the chances it's going to. You can do a one, what do they call it? It's a one-shot prompt where you can just put the prompt in and it kicks everything out. So, okay. So as for bullets, affiliate links, and such, save your best prompt as a template and reuse it every week. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to come over here because this is where we are. Actually, yes, this is. And I'm going to. We're doing the highlight right here. Right here. See this? Save your best prompt as a template and reuse it each week. Yes, yes, yes. Because if you find what you like, I didn't save it. I uploaded it into ChatGPT, and I said, "This is what I like." That's how I need to do it every time, and it does now. So that's what you gotta do. This lets you focus on making the content instead of worrying about what to write afterwards. So yes, and before I get here to what I want as the outro, I'm gonna show something to you. We're in ChatGPT. I'm in temporary chat. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go over here to projects. I'm gonna go to my AI Newbie Hub. All my stuff where all my content comes here. I got my project files. I've got my instructions on how to talk and such. And my project files. I have my thumbnail prompt refined. I tell it exactly. That's when I'm doing a thumbnail. This is what I want. This is master prompt document. Tells me how I want my prompts. It just depends on the prompt. So I put any related material I wanted to keep coming back to. I told you I'm going to show you how to do this. If you look at my AI Newbie Hub, I've got marketing, working on that. Don't worry about that when it's out. Long form, what we're doing right now, I'm going to show you how I generate mine for the 16th. Here in just a second. When I'm doing shorts, right there, same thing. It's separate. I keep it separate so that way it's just easier. It's easier. I can say, oh, I need to make a short. I'll go here and it knows how I want my shorts done. Thumbnail prompting, graphic designs, if I'm doing anything, whether it's my logos or anything, I go there and it's set up for that. Playlist ideas. Oh, I don't need this here. But anyway, that just, I need to know what playlists I need to use. What is structure, content scheduling. And these are all just part of it, but these really have little to do with what we're doing. So, what we are doing though, is we're going to go into long form here. Now, if you see at the very bottom here, down here, it says, and here, I'm going to try to blow this up a little. There we go. Now it's nice and big. Okay. Oh, now I gotta get to the bottom. Yeah, I don't usually use it this big. Okay, so right here. Let me know when you're ready for the April 16th script. Or if you'd like a swipe file of all your best prompts so far. What? Okay, that was my short. I was wondering what that was. Okay, anyway, and I'm not going to do this. What I'm going to say is I'm going to come down here. You're going to watch this. We are going to create Wednesday's video script. Let's go ahead with the April 16th script. Now, April 16th. Now, you notice I haven't told it what I'm doing. April 16th is how to use Google Image FX to create eye-catching thumbnails. I got my schedule here, if I can get in front of the camera. If you see that, I'm not good with this whole thing. But anyway, right there. Here's my script for April. I already have it. It has it. ChatGPT knows what my script is. So watch this. Remember this. The title should be how to use Google Image FX to create eye-catching thumbnails. Let's go ahead with April 16th script. Bam. see what the title's going to be. Now it's thinking. It's got to look at my calendar. It's got to look at all my stuff. Oh my, how to use Google Image FX to create eye-catching thumbnails. Look at that. And I might change that because we just did Leonardo. So, well, we may not use Google Image FX, and we'll try to make one out of there. Gives me my publish date. Tells me what playlist to put the video in, and I'm going to use this. This is literally going to be going out on Wednesday. Gives me my full script, my intro. Tells me my sections. See all my sections here. My outro. Now it's going to ask me, would you like me to go ahead with description, tags, thumbnail prompts, short form version? Now what I would do here is I would come over here, open a new link. No, it'd help if I go over to that tab. Okay, so I would start here, and I come over here, and I will copy and paste this whole script here. I start at the top, go all the way down. I don't need that section right there. I need to stop right here. I go copy. We're going to paste it right in here. Bam. Okay, this way I can do whatever I need, because what I do is I will print out the script portion. That way I've got it in my hands when I'm doing my videos. Okay, so got that. Now I'm going to come back over here. Now I'm going to say yes. Continue with those. And so now remember, it's going to give me a description, tags, Leonardo, thumbnail prompt, and short form version. YouTube description, how to use Google Image FX to create eye-catching thumbnails. Gives me my description. Look at this. AI tools used. Google Image FX and ElevenLabs. I ain't gonna lie, ElevenLabs, you can try it. That is an affiliate program. So there you go. Gear I use, these are all affiliates too. If you guys get, say, hey, I need some gear. It tells me I'm the mic and all that. That's already there. I told you guys this. Subscribe to AI is right there. Okay. So it's giving me my description. And look at what is right under here. All my tags. Now I know you're going to say, oh, well, that's not in the format you asked. Wait until I print this out, because I'm going to show you printing this out too. Leonardo AI thumbnail right here, which, if you watched my previous video, I don't use this. My prompt is actually, again, prompt engineering. How to make YouTube. Oh, okay, I got it here anyway. Economy question, creating AR, ChatGPT prompts. That's not it. Right there. There's my thumbnail. So I don't worry about the little thumbnail section, because I've already got that prompt. So what else we got? There's my AI prompt. Tells me what to write. So when I create the picture, it says, okay, use this as your main title and use this as a sub-headline. In my prompt, it'll actually ask me those questions. It'll give me a summary of my short video. Okay, and I was using another program. I was using Opus Clip, but I think I've run out of that, so I'll just start doing this manually again, which I don't mind. But again, it gives me the script. And then it asks me, let me know when you're ready for April 18th, or want to add this one to your Google Calendar production checklist, which it should already be there. So what I'm going to do here, and it tells you, here's everything you need to complete your April 16th video, how to use this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Now you've seen the tags. So when I hit this, bam. Now, things that I worry about right away. There's my description, because as soon as I make this video, as soon as it's done, I'm going to have to copy this, put it in my description. and look at my tags exactly how I want them. Uh, they're green, but green don't matter. That's because of the way it is. But broke them down, separated with a comma. There is no pound sign in it. And then they give me my prompt and then my my YouTube short summary. So that's how I do it. Now, how I got here, let me get this back down. Okay. A lot of this is done because I set up a project. I keep everything in my project. ChatGPT now will hold all your memories of all your chats. So all these chats down here, it knows it can use that too. But in AI Newbie Hub here, this is all about my channel, and I simplified it by saying, "Hey, look, this is what I want every time." And I don't want a lot of hassle to get to it. Okay, so uh, I don't know what we just did there. Anyway, yeah. So with that being said, that's how I use AI. That's how I use ChatGPT to write my description and my tags, my script. Everything comes from here. You can set ChatGPT up to literally repeat the same thing every time except changing the relevant information, my dates, my titles, the description. The format's always the same. Always. I don't even have to tell it. I will not wait. Ask me if I'm ready for April 18th. If I say yes, it'll print out my script. That's it. So, yeah, it's fast, easy, and honestly kind of fun once you dial in the prompt. That, again, came from the script. I just use this as a guideline, not so much a I'll read you things off of here. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna let you know because usually it's not exactly how I would say it, but that's a script. If I was literally going to have it write my script, and I was going to read it, I would hone that down. But I don't need it. I can have it write my script. It gives me everything else that I do use in my script as a guideline. So let me know in the comments if you've used ChatGPT for your YouTube channel. And if you got anything out of this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, don't leave a comment, hit a thumbs up, hit a thumbs down, just participate. But otherwise, until next time, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day. Ciao.